Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And by far the most interesting thing that came out today for XRP was articles akin to this. SBI Holdings touts XRP ledger for NFT use in the tokenization of a variety of assets, and together / paired with that, this right here. Ripple takes part in a $13 million Series A funding for NFT product. Here's the details. Mintable, a new generation marketplace for NFTs, has raised $13 million in a Series A round, and Ripple is part of that. Now, that is all quite interesting. You might not understand just quite yet why, but if you start to look a little bit further into what Ripple's plans have been throughout the last couple of months regarding NFTs, oh boy, is this quite peculiar. Now, let's actually dive into that one right quick. Here on the xrpledger.org, you can actually find the hot topic for right now is NFTs. And what that basically is for is to build NFTs on the XRP ledger. There have been multiple ideas here, and there's multiple little documents that you can check for yourself. Let's open all three of them up for just now to quickly check through it. You'll get guided to GitHub, and you could just kind of look through the whole what should I call it, document itself. Nick Bogalis is very often the guy who writes those things, and here you can see Vitsevind is also on top of it, and then here is Calvin's. Now, the point being, it's actually not that difficult, just NFTs on top of the XRP ledger and different things together with it. Now, at first, we covered this, it wasn't really too big of a deal, but now that they've also gone into a quote-unquote strategic partnership here for Mintable, which I would now say is just for traditional NFTs on Ethereum. It might actually be because they want to kind of start something up to also make these XRP NFTs mainstream. I mean, we've seen NFTs rise like crazy. Last couple of days, I've been talking quite severely of NFTs being bought, sold, just utilized in the most dumbest ways, but as it currently stands, Mintable pioneered the concept of a gas-free NFT minting, which allows authors to create digital collectibles at negligible cost. As a result, its business model is one of the most author-friendly ones in the whole segment, and as it currently stands, all I'm kind of thinking about, because I don't use Mintable, I've never used that before, all I'm thinking is, well, there's just something coming together here, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do, nor how much Ripple actually put into it. Let's quickly see if we can actually find that somewhere here. The Ripple digital payments giant was one of the most notable contributors to the round. Also, Animoca Brands and first ever NFT-oriented fund, MetaPurse by Metakovan, supported Mintable with their investments. Okay. We could check a little bit further into some of the investment guys like Expedia Group, but this is good for right now. All right, so that's one part of things, just NFTs going through and Ripple getting a strategic investment right there, or maybe it's the other way around where Mintable acquired for their Series A some strategic investment from Ripple. We're not exactly sure why or how that came to be, but it's interesting. Now, another part is actually this right here. Bitcoin, XRP, LTC, Doge, and Ethereum. Could an increase in this metric be related to the price drop? So, it's pretty funny to me how people often talk and consider various different price drops, and they always reflect back to me saying, Dusty, why did this happen? What's going on here? And why are people doing this, that? And I often tell them, it's nearly impossible to tell you guys exactly why people are doing certain stuff, but as it currently stands, XRP and whatever crypto you're picking are still in a little bit of an uptrend. You can see it here on the XRP to BTC pair, even though it might be deteriorating a little bit. No, not even. It's just following the trend quite honestly, quite proudly, just beautifully. I can't really say anything negative about it. There's a little baby screaming outside. I'm not sure if you can hear the baby screaming outside. At least I can hear him. It's very distracting. That's pretty funny. Or not really funny, depending on if you're the parent or not. On the XRP pair itself, also just, again, uptrend, as you can clearly see. On Bitcoin, last couple of days as well. Nothing else to really point out there. ADA, same thing. You can't really say anything differently, guys, as it currently stands. Things are doing well. So to then read an article about price drop, maybe they're talking about the biggest price drop. But even then, social volume is one of the things they mention right here. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, if any of these metrics that people often like to show have any effect whatsoever on the price. Even just socials, so basically how many people tag it and how many people talk about it on social media, could give you the exact opposite result. Because, well, if Bitcoin goes down, more people will talk about it because they want to talk about the price going down. If Bitcoin goes up, more people will talk about it. It's just volatility, right? But it could also be if Bitcoin goes sideways for a little while, then all of a sudden the amount of people talk about it more because of some event. So, I mean, to be honest with you, it's really difficult to say whether or not socials have anything to do with that. I guess maybe with an increased volatility and increased socials, you know that the price is moving somewhere, but the volatility itself already did that though. So I'm not sure if socials on their own actually have anything to do with that, but or whether or not you can actually use them for anything. I personally do not know how to do that though. Same thing for, to a certain degree, volume. Volume can actually deviate for so many different reasons that if you're using volume alone to determine something, I personally think you are a magician, because I would not know how to do that. Can you use volume? Yeah, sometimes. I mean, if you're, for example, trying to look at a breakout and, for example, here the recovery had a ton of volume, that's pretty nice to see, all right? I mean, that's a little bit bigger of an incentive to buy. But for the rest, yeah, here we got a huge downwards candle with a lot of volume. It didn't, I guess, lead up to anything more downwards from there, right? So it's really difficult to say whether or not you should actually hold it quite dearly, but it's something you can watch, though. Now, moving on, SBI Holdings touts XRP ledger for NFT use in the tokenization of a variety of assets. So the blockchain XRP ledger has the ability to tokenize not only XRP, but also a variety of other assets too, the company said in its report. Japan-based financial service company SBI thinks NFTs could be a good opportunity for the company, I'm assuming. According to a report on Tuesday titled Current Management Information Briefing, SBI outlined reasons why it believes XRP could be a sound choice for the utilization of NFTs. And under the section, Building a More Sustainable, Scalable, and Accessible Future for NFTs with the XRP Ledger, in the report, the company said XRP had extremely low transaction fees. SBI also said the crypto can be settled instantly with a low environmental impact because it did not rely on mining, making it an attractive choice. To be honest with you guys, I think SBI is going to be one of the major factors pushing XRP towards the top. Why? Well, because even though SBI and Stellar are working together, it's still keeping it close to the tech, right? I mean, XRP Ledger and Stellar, the way it was built, it's ridiculously similar as it currently stands. There's really not that much deviation except for some newer proposals, basically, but the underlying technology is the same. If you kind of keep that in the back of your head, well, then if SBI is working with the Stellar blockchain instead of XRP Ledger, is that really something bad? I mean, it still kind of shows there's potential for XRP, right? I mean, literally. But then again, SBI is also partnered and has a joint venture with Ripple, and also just ZLQZAA being so bullish on Ripple slash XRP, but also being on the board, not anymore, but used to be on the board of Ripple. It's all really a bullish thing. Then again, there's also another part, which is that the joint venture CEO has actually now taken over the place from Yoshitaka Kitao on the Ripple board, but in the end, he said that eventually XRP could get to $10. They're also giving shareholders who have 100 or more shares some XRP every so often. I'm not sure if it's actually every quarter or what exactly they do. Maybe it was just a one-time off gift, but they've given XRP around. They're paying shareholders in XRP. Cool company, right? Cool company, specifically very bullish on XRP. All right, there's a couple other articles I saw just now, and I already prepared you guys for it yesterday. Ripple releases 1 billion XRP on July 1st, ignoring SEC's lawsuit. So yes, 500 and 500 million were taken out of escrow. It happened. People saw it. People panicked a little bit because people always do that. And the thing is, guys, I knew this was going to happen. So of course, I wasn't worried for a single second. I informed you guys all that this was going to happen. And the reason I sometimes put these things up before they do happen is so you don't worry. Usually, people like to put up articles like, why Ripple just dumped 1 billion XRP on the markets and things akin to that. And I just really despise when they do that type of stuff. So I just wanted to quickly make it clear that that was going on. Let's quickly also check here if we can find how much they put back right now. So I think they actually put back, okay, so they took out 500, they put back 500, and here they took out 500 and put back 100 to this one and 400 to that one. So let's quickly check where exactly this one went to see if they are keeping that in or if it's an escrow one. Okay, so I guess, again, they are keeping about 100 million because this is one of their spending wallets. Not exactly sure what they spent it on, to be completely honest with you. I have no idea. they're pretty random transactions if you kind of look at it from this perspective. They're sending it to different Ripple ones, another Ripple wallet. Now, I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what is going on right here, but they're pretty random, these transactions. Let's go back, though. Let's quickly go back. The 400 million gets put back into escrow, I believe. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where to see it as of this point, but escrow creation. There we go. Perfect. So this got back into escrow. They kept 100 million XRP out, exactly like predicted yesterday. So that is all good. And this article here I saw, I wanted to quickly share with you guys as well. German law could lead to $415 billion crypto investment. Until today, German funds were barred from investing in crypto. A new law has passed allowing funds to allocate up to 20% to the asset class. And a new German law allowing funds to invest in crypto has come into effect, opening the floodgates for up to $450 million to flow into this space. Germany has shown a willingness to work with crypto, recently allowing Coinbase to hold assets for German customers. Germany has a significant economic influence on the rest of Europe, and I think this is pretty interesting. A new German law called the Fund Location Act allows all specialized investment funds to invest up to 20% of their $2 trillion in under asset management portfolio into crypto. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. Could be really big. So I'm pretty happy to see that. Let's see what else we had. I had one article more open. Let's quickly check it out. This one. Will the downbeat mood send XRP lower? Let's just follow Bitcoin, right? Because that's, again, what XRP is going to do as well. So if you're wondering where XRP is going to go, make sure you check Bitcoin out and see if that was going to break the formation and break the quote-unquote uptrend that we're witnessing right now, piece by piece, then XRP will most likely trade lower too. But things right now are looking quite good, even though you might think it's going bad. No, the trend basically is still upwards as it currently stands. Let's quickly check that out as well. As it currently stands, things are still doing pretty good. So yeah, no. I'm pretty excited about all of this.